How's your time in Australia so far?
It's been great. Everyone's been really cool and just sweet. Kind of reminds me of home, like in a way.
In what way?
Just smiling faces, good vibes, music. I don't know, it's just fun. It's easy.
Have you gone out and done a lot of any touristy things at all yet?
No.
Nope.
I haven't.
You should head along to the beach.
I should do what?
Head along to one of the beaches. It should be very nice, especially on a hot day like this.
But I'm seriously scared of sharks.
Have you heard horror stories about sharks?
I think I just watched Jaws too much as a kid.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your album Black and Blue.
Thank you.
What made you decide to jump onto the major label? Because you've released about 5 independent releases so far, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've been presented the opportunity a couple of times and not really been into it.
How come?
I don't know, just wanting to do my own thing, really kind of explore and musically grow as a musician and just like as a dude, you know. Just, but it got to a point, you know, where I got asked and I was like, you know, why not? Giving me an opportunity to run around and come to places like this, so
yeah,
it's good.
It's good, and you're happy with that decision?
I'm very happy.
That's good.
I'm very, very happy.
Well, there's been a lot of buzz around your name, a lot of comparisons. Ooh. Mosquito. Yeah, you get a lot of them here as well.
Sorry, can we can we pull you both in just a little bit more? Sorry.
We're really cuddling now.
I'm just so lonely. Any chance for affection, I'll take it.
Chance for affection.
Thank you.
There you go.
First time I've been touched in years. Alright, great. Thank you so much.
Speaking of TLC, everyone loves you right now. There are a lot of comparisons to Jimi Hendrix. I was going to say James Brown. Jimi Hendrix. In what ways has he contributed to your growth as an artist?
When I first heard Jimi Hendrix, it changed my whole musical direction. I've been listening to a lot of stuff that was not as freeform. I mean, just his passion, his intensity, the way he played the guitar, the way he approached songwriting. I was just very inspired by that. Still am to this day. I mean, he's a major influence on me.
Do you remember the first day you listened to him?
I do. A buddy of mine gave me a CD. He's like, "Oh, I heard you playing guitar. Check this out." And I was like, "Oh, Jimi Hendrix," and I've heard of him. But when I went back home, I put my headphones on, had a little Discman, and I just laid in my bed and I heard Purple Haze, and I was like, "What the hell is this? This is amazing." I listened to that album, wore it out. Like, I still have it until this day. I can't listen to it. It's like just so beat up, but. Yeah, it changed my whole musical direction. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to let loose like that and be free. It made it okay to let go.
And you started playing a long time ago, like when you were very young. And when you were 17, the mayor of Austin, Texas, you proclaimed a day for you. What was that? How did it feel to have such a grand honor at such a young age?
It felt great. I didn't realize until later how heavy that was. I mean, for me, it's just like, oh yeah, you know, I play guitar. They want me to do what? So I got invited to a council meeting and they proclaimed May 3rd Gary Clark Day in Austin, Texas. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But you know, it's really special to have the city show you some love like that. The Austin communities show a lot of love to their musicians. I was lucky to be one of them. But I will tell you, I was like 17, I was still in high school, so I got to get out of class early. So that's what I was stoked about.
A pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, your friends must be the cool kid around town then?
They kind of gave me a hard time. They're like, oh, you think you're so special. You got Gary Clark Jr. Day. What are you going to do? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Just play my guitar.
Yeah, exactly. whatever I want.
Yeah. And you also received the Spin Award for Golden Corn Dog Award for being the musician who played the most festivals in North America. What were some of those highlights? Because you must have been to a lot of towns and a lot of places.
Yeah, I got to play Coachella, which is something that I've been hearing about, and so to experience that and be able to suck up that vibe and get up on stage and do my thing was pretty special. I was presented the Golden Corn Dog at the Hangout Festival in Gulf Shores, Alabama, and it was absolutely beautiful there. And the stage is right on the beach, people in the swimsuits and all that, just hanging out, having a good time. I've never been to a festival like that before. It's been great. I mean, to be able to go to all these places and be relatively unknown, and kind of freak some people out and have them smile after we get done with the show is a pretty good feeling.
And so you are obviously quite influenced by blues, soul, rock and roll. In what other ways would you like to expand on your sound, or would you like to jump into other genres? Has anything else ever crossed your mind?
Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I would love to have some folks sing with me, maybe have a horn section, maybe some keys, like have like a soul band. Like I'm very influenced by the Stax label, the things that they put out, like Otis Redding. And then, when I'm at home, I make hip-hop beats, and I sit around and play trumpet and want to be like Miles Davis, Lee Morgan. So I sit around and try to play violin, all kinds of stuff. I'm just experimenting. I love music, and so who knows what will happen.
There's no real limit either, is there?
No, who knows? I might pick up the bagpipes at some point. Who knows? I mean, really, yeah. It's just fun for me, and I love it, and I want to soak it up and do as much as I can. No telling.
And now, if I'm correct, I think your mother was your manager for a while, or she still is?
Yeah, she was.
She was? How did your family, I guess, contribute in ways for your growth as an artist and with your art?
They've just been really supportive of, they let me kind of do my thing. I mean, when I was starting to play and starting to really get out there, they would come and support, when there was no one else really there. It might be a few people, like my family was there. My grandmother would come out to the shows, and she would give me blues albums again, listen to this. And, when I was playing too loud at the house, they would give me a little bit, they would kind of let me experiment before they would bang on my door and be like, okay, it's enough.
Yeah. Any other musicians in your family?
Pretty much everyone in my family is a musician or a singer. Yeah. I can't really think of anybody who's not really into it.
That must be awesome growing up with a family of musicians like that, because I myself am a musician. However, no one else in my family plays anything, and I was always just like in the corner doing my own thing.
Yeah. No, it was great. I mean, all my little sisters, they play guitar, piano, and they sing, they write songs, and they'll show me stuff. And my older sister's a music teacher, and well, all of my sisters, they have great, beautiful voices. My dad had guitars around the house and keyboards. My grandmother had a piano at her house, and we'd sit around and folks would just get together and sing and play music. And, it was very loud growing up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, a good loud though.
And now, I guess you're also an actor. How is it to compare those two different worlds? And you've acted with some pretty huge names like Danny Glover and a whole bunch of other people. How is it to compare those two worlds?
The difference for me is I enjoy helping someone else's vision come to life. Someone else's story, being a part of that as opposed to being wrapped in my own songs. And, the thing I love about acting is it's a major collaboration, and you really have to be present and in the moment and convincing. I love that challenge. It's still kind of new to me. I haven't been doing the acting as long as I've been doing the music thing, so I'm still learning. I'm very excited about it.
Looking for future projects in acting or future opportunities?
Yeah, I kind of put it down for a little while. I was like, I'm just going to focus on the music. But, it's been a while since I've done something. I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get back in there.
Yeah.